Anybody know what a truck mounted forklift is? Well, we have 7 of these machines, and here is what they look like. We have several kinds of them, and I just wanted to give you a review today of how this Prowler has been working for us. What is happening, guys? Today I want to give you a little review on the Prowler forklift that we have. But first off, I got a little person here that wants to say hi.
Hi.
She's hanging out with me today. You guys remember the review I'd done on this Prowler when it came in brand new? We were kind of comparing it to the Princetons that we have, and we got this machine in. We've been using it here for, quite a few months. I think I put that video out in like March or April, and here it is, November already, and I wanted to give you an update because I did have some people reach out to me and say, hey, how do you guys like the machine? What are you guys going with? Because some of the changes and things like that with these newer machines with Princeton and with Moffett going together, some of the people, had some concerns. They're just looking for a basic machine to get the product unloaded. So let me start again by saying these are a truck mounted forklift. You can see it attaches right on the back of this trailer, and it can go on the back of a semi truck, or it can go on the back of a straight truck like this one. And basically they're used to unload these pallets of stone and take them around the house. They go to job sites. These suckers are 3-wheel drive, so they can get through mud. This machine we did have a few issues with, I'm not gonna lie. The one was the fuel pump, or the fuel pump went out on it because of the fuel getting hot, and they fixed it for us. I think they got that part under control, so that was just a slight issue. The other issue was this piece here in the back, this arm. It was kind of weird, but it got bent. So I don't know if it was the way we had it mounted on the trailer. We still don't know why it got bent, but somehow that piece got bent, and it was just sitting cocked a little bit. And so we replaced it. It didn't take long to replace it, but we'll see what happens here as we go through, the next couple years with this machine. We like to keep upgrading the machines, and so I have to take a good look at this machine and say, hey, do we want to get another one? Comparing to these other blue machines over here, the Princetons, those are all older machines, and we do have a newer one. I don't know if you guys can see it between the pallets, but it's I want to say like a 2015 maybe. So these machines we use probably 8 months out of the year, 9 months out of the year. And actually, there's 1 or 2 machines we do use throughout the winter for hauling palletized salt and delivering it. This machine particularly, because of where it comes from, in Corona, California. That's right, Corona, California. We do not really want to run this thing a lot in the winter time. You can already see, some of the rust marks. I don't think they put the quality of paint on, maybe, or they don't understand the salt and stuff that we face here in upstate New York. So this machine, in about a week or 2, we're going to be taking this thing and parking it. We've only had one little snowstorm where they spread salt on the roads, but I was just talking with the shop guys. We're going to get this machine and get it all washed off, get it serviced, and then we're going to park it for the winter just to kind of protect it and keep it. And then next summer we'll use it, and we're going to use one of these older machines for the winter. We do have some spare machines. We have like maybe 2 spares, so I'm selling some of the older machines, and this machine has done us very well. The drivers love it. It's been a great machine. So I've been talking with John at Truck Mounted Forklifts, and he is going to hook us up with another machine. So I gave him a call and I said, John, my concern is you guys do great on service. When we had issues with this thing, they did a fantastic job getting us the parts and telling us what's wrong with it, and so on. John is great to deal with, but the thing that kind of bugs me is we have a lot of blue trucks. We don't have anything that really matches this one. We do have some white ones, but you know, our delivery trucks are blue, and this is a white machine. So I said, John, I said, you gotta hook a brother up. You got to get me a blue machine. And so I said, if I get you my paint code for our trucks, like the Packard Canyon Blue or Kenworth Canyon Blue, can you, when you build this machine for us, can you paint it the Canyon Blue? And he came back with, yes, I can. And he's gonna have the machine ready. He said it takes about a month and a half till we can get the machine. So this winter, I'm gonna get working on another spec for this forklift, and we're gonna get it, you know, I wanna have one sitting here like by March, you know, February, March, and just in time for the spring season. And we're gonna try to get a blue one. So I'll shoot a little video when we get that one. So that is in the works for right now. So this machine, again, has been fantastic. No emissions issues, just a little bit with the fuel temperature and that little bar in the back. And I don't see why that is going to continue to be a problem, because the other machines basically have the same thing. If you look close at this machine, it is very, very similar to the Princeton's. So that's just a little review, guys. I don't get to get out and run these machines every single day, but you know, I do every once in a while get to play around with them, and they have been great machines. And that's at the end of the day, what I'm looking for is a machine that's going to get the job done every day. We don't have service calls or anything like that. When the contractors call us and they want product, you know, they usually have 4 or 5 guys or a crew, you know, waiting on material, or that are getting there at 7 o'clock in the morning. So our truck needs to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning and start getting unloaded, you know, right away. So we can't have issues when, you know, stuff's breaking down, things like that. And this machine, it's easy to work on. It's been a great machine for us, and Truck Mounted Forklifts has done us a great job. I got John's cell phone number. I shoot John a text. I call him. I say, chop, chop, John, I need this and this, and he gets it done every single time. So that's the awesome part of working with, you know, a salesman like John. He's out of, I think he's out of Ohio, and I'm gonna put his phone number in here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to call him. If you guys have any questions for me in regards to this forklift, don't be afraid to reach out. I'll try to answer them the best I can. And just an interesting fact here, fun fact. So we had this machine, we run it all summer long, and this guy does a lot of deliveries with this machine. We had a bunch of the guys use it as well, so they all kind of got a turn with this machine, and we put 256 hours on. You guys might be like, oh, that's not a lot of hours, but when all you're doing is simply unloading a truck and loading it, you know, you think about that in terms of a day, they're really not putting that many hours on in a day. But when we need the machine, it's got to be there. It's got to run every single time. Guys, here's a little bonus. I just want to show you guys some of our truck fleet that runs a lot of flatbed. Here's a T800, 1999 T800. And we pull a lot of these short trailers, the flatbed trailers. I think this trailer here is about a 38 footer maybe. Here's one of our international straight trucks. We actually have 2 of these. They're like twins. Truck number 126 and truck 127. You can hardly tell them apart. That's a spare machine over there, and then another flatbed trailer, and then we have W900 pulling this short trailer, and another W900. So I want to say that these trucks, this one is a 2001, I think that one's a 2002. I think they both have 6NZ motors in. So we get into a lot of different job sites, delivery sites, and what works the best is like these shorter trailers so they can get in and around. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Peace out.